back to my channel. Now, we're going to get into what brings joy to my heart so much. It is absolutely beautiful outside. It is gorgeous. The sun is out. It's 60 degrees. I'm just so happy to have a chance to actually go out into my yard and my garden. So I've really been thinking about growing my own food for the past couple of years, actually. I obviously will be growing food just like everybody else, but I am growing it in a specific manner at a specific time, and it will be completely based off of the cycles of the moon. I'm gonna grow as much food as I possibly can, and I want a variety of it, so it's going to be a challenge. It's the actual fruits and vegetables that I am going to have a challenge with. So it's okay though. I can learn, and that's what I'm all about. So if it's a challenge and it's something I can learn, then I am going to try my best at it. I mean, I can't think of a better time to do it. This is the spot that I'm going to actually end up putting my vegetable garden, and so you can see it's not very much space, and I know I'm so guilty. I still have Christmas lights up, and I have a confession to make. Those really aren't real trees. I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, so this is my deck, and then down below is the garden. As you can see, I really don't have that much space on my deck. I am going to show you guys what I got going on right here because I have a lot of driftwood. Now, I have another video coming out on the driftwood. I'm taking this bad boy home. He's gonna be a sculpture because these are art projects that I'm going to be working on. I have a lot of space down here as far as sides go. My problem is I have no sun past 4 o'clock, and I only get sun on this side here. So I live in a townhome, and I have a very limited amount of space in my backyard. I have a very limited amount of space in my front yard. I am going to have to get creative, which I'm not really so upset about because as you get to know me, I love creativity and I absolutely love a challenge. Instead of showing you guys every single packet that I bought, I'm just gonna list them here so you can see, and I broke them down into 5 different categories. I'm gonna learn how to grow the food that I actually like and that my family likes. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, like, where are you gonna grow this? Because that's the exact thing my husband said. You can actually grow cantaloupe, pumpkin, watermelon on a trellis, and you can vertically grow these. It's challenging, but hey, like I said, I like a challenge. So that's where I'm starting. Here are the cells that I'm going to plant my seeds, and these are the seeds that I ended up buying. Now I did get USDA organic seeds. These have the USDA organic label. They're a little bit more expensive, but honestly, it's worth the extra $1 because the ones that were not organic were $1.49, and these are $2.49. So for me personally, to not have the pesticides laced into my food, that was scary. Look, my door just opened up all by itself. To have no pesticides in my food is super important to me, so especially because I know it compromises the immune system, and that's the last thing I want to do. Okay, so I set up everything, got my organic soil, and I got my seedlings and everything that I am planning to start germinating now. So we just went through a new moon. It is a good time to plant seeds that are going to grow above ground. If it's a root vegetable, wait until after the full moon. I can make a video on that later. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but if you guys are interested, let me know down in the comments below, and I will continue on the cycles of the moon and how they actually affect the human body as well as the body of Earth we live on. I divided each one into 9 little squares each. 9 is a magical number for me, so I just decided to do it that way because I incorporate some type of numerology, or obviously the moon, or something crazy into everything I do, and this was no exception. So I have 9 banana peppers, 9 bell peppers, and then jalapenos, 2 different types of tomatoes. I got 2 different herbs on this side, but this one right here is just a filler plant. I actually like these. They're really pretty and colorful. So I planted some of these. I hope they germinate. I've never grown these before, so I'm gonna try. I've never grown half of this stuff, so I'm trying anything. But I did put 1 seed of these each, and then I did 2 seeds of the tomatoes. I only did that because I saw it on another video, and so I thought, well, hey, I'll try it too. But we'll see. I'm experimenting. Again, I'm learning. I got Brian to actually help me take the lights down. So during Halloween and Christmas and all of the holidays, I actually go a lot of overboard with lights. So it got a little cold outside. The sun went away for a little bit, but I just figured I'd take all the lights down from the, yeah, that's a shit ton of lights that I had on 3 trees. I'm pretty sure that's 150 feet. I go a little overboard in a lot of shit. It's fun. I do want to show you guys what we did in the front yard because we did a lot of work. Well, somewhat. I had to take down all of the lights off of the fake tree. So I'm going to show you guys that right now since I said I was going to talk about that earlier. So this is not really a tree. I know it looks like a tree, but I took this branch from a forest that's behind my house here and I buried it in here, but underneath that is actually a cup of cement. And this one over here as well, that is also a fake tree, and this is also a fake tree. So it's really cool because it's hollow, completely hollow, and during Halloween I actually stuck lights all the way through it, and it looks pretty wicked. Has this like really wicked face. So I turned it sideways. For Christmas, I actually took willow branches from a tree that broke down somewhere else, and I actually stuck it on here, and I hung a bulb from every single one of the dead willows. I know, it was like 200 bulbs, like, for real. When I get into my decorating, I really get crazy, and it's also gonna be what I'm gonna end up doing for my garden. So all of this here is going to be pumpkins, watermelons, squash, and also some cantaloupe. And to hide that ugly ass meter, I am going to end up putting some really tall sunflowers there, and then some Brussels sprouts up front here, as well as amaranth and long bean growing on the tree itself. So I'm gonna leave that tree up. And then this tree, I'm actually going to grow grapes on it. So that's really ambitious, so we'll see what happens. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you what I did. I had to stop recording because I was losing the light, but I had to clean it up down here, and then we also grilled some steaks. So let me show you. So I got all of this. I had some dead plants over here, got rid of that. Also cleaned up this area, took my art project stuff downstairs, put my little lights up, and we got all of this all situated. So now I'm ready for this spring to just come out here and grill, but I also really am excited because now down here, I got all my pots ready to get cleaned up and start planting. Stayed away from the killer tree. Tomorrow I am power washing all of this. I got most of everything planned out, and we're gonna put the herbs around the side here. We're gonna hang those over. Leafy greens are gonna be built on that side wall. They're gonna go there, built down on a tier. Then I'm gonna put tomatoes and corn, sweet potatoes. I'm gonna put a trellis going over this way so I can plant some cucumbers, and they're going to grow vertically. And then I'm going to have tomatoes, peppers, and green peppers all in containers along this wall because this is where I get all the sun. And I also recently learned that I can grow in this area over here. I can actually grow ginger because it likes shade. And down here I most likely will grow carrots because apparently carrots like shade too. So I could be wrong, I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning. So the rest of this back here is going to be all herbs, and I'm gonna hang them over the balcony, so we'll see what that turns out to be. I hope it comes out pretty cool. We'll see. Front yard is gonna be tomorrow, but that's gonna be a whole nother video because I gotta take down a lot of stuff. We did take down the lights, as you can see, but I have to destroy my fake trees. That will go back up in October anyway because
in October I put a whole Halloween display up, and I get crazy with Halloween. So hopefully we're still going to be able to do some of that stuff, but we'll see. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.